Hello and welcome back to Leeds United for another instalment. I brought you back slightly earlier because I just remembered about the Winter World Cup. So, in order to get a couple of episodes in before that kicks off, we're playing Liverpool and Fulham today. And the two games that you didn't see was a 1-0 victory over... naturally we beat Spurs 1-0 and then lost to Crystal Palace 2-0. Football Manager. All in all, that leaves us 14th. Erling Haaland has scored just the mere 15 goals in the first 10 games. Guedes has scored 8, though. That's remarkable in his own right. Kyle Walker's got 6 assists. Kyle Walker. Yeah. Manchester City have scored 36 goals. It's somewhat alarming. But that's it for news, really, just because, obviously, now the transfer window is closed. There's no more dealings to be done for the time being. Obviously, there is one major thing I need to talk about right now. That's the skin. I'll put the link for this particular skin in the description as well, if you want to use it. The only thing I'm not a particular fan of is the wheel. It's very retro. If you've played FM long enough, you'll remember them. I do actually prefer the new graphic for that, but that's kind of the one hindrance. You'll see why I like it once we get into the game, I think. So, the other thing we need to talk about is not just the skin, but the formation. I've momentarily, at the very least, returned to the old faithful double Volantes, which started with Tenerife, carried over to Hanover, hence why it's called Hanvol currently. Obviously, if I start making a few more tweaks to it, then it'll be the Leeds Vol. But, good question, Sinistera, you're on the wrong side, aren't you? Don't know how you've ended up out there. But in regards to the skin, I liked this better. Not a big fan of the sort of outlines and what have you, but they're both great at providing more information than the base game. But I think this does it in a slightly better way than the other one as well. And I didn't need to kind of fiddle around for too long to get all the information in the right places, because all the basic information I want to know is in this block up here, and then all the other things are nice extras. So shout out to this box, by the way, where it tells me literally everything I want to know about his statistics. And I can see a comparison graph at the same time. I love it, basically. I love it. Not keen on the white outlines, but beyond that, the team that we'll play Liverpool with, you know what? Maybe not attacking. Melee in goal, Platinart, Cooper. Do I want Cooper? I do want Cooper because Striker's injured. Sotalo, Drame is still at right back because I'm having to use Christensen as one of the Volantes currently, alongside Rocker with Aronson in front of them. Gagliardini got injured, although he is returning to fitness, so he could probably be on the bench for this. For sure. Sinister and Harrison on the wings, and Bamford is up front because, remarkably, he's managed to make it through 90 minutes without getting injured, which is always nice. Oh god, I'll be honest, I hadn't clicked onto this page yet. I wasn't expecting it to look like that. I'd just seen it in action in the match. Okay, apart from the slightly wonky font in the league position boxes, I mean, all the information is still there. I like the fact there is a league table on this page, even if I am in the way of it, and I don't have a stadium image. The bit in the top right is a little interesting. It's a nice idea. Don't think it's been quite optimized yet. It is being worked on constantly, so, you know, by the time you download it, it might even look different. Apparently there are rivals. Oh, okay, so that font continues onto this page. Just keep it as the normal font, please, is my feedback. I like having both of them at the same page, even if I am now technically blocking part of it. And, of course, it's not disappearing. I can look at this as long as I like. Yeah, the font needs to be the regular font for this page, especially as it doesn't fit in the box of Manager. Am I still going to get the team sheets through this section? No. But what is great is this. You're not seeing the in-betweeny information boxes, but down below, after a certain amount of time, there'll be more information underneath their names. More importantly, you don't even need to see the people anymore because their names are there, and you can see them underneath my box, so you don't need to wonder who's who. As Fabinho smashes one from distance, Sinistera just heads it to Konate, because why would you bother trying to get it to a Leeds player? Oh, Robertson's got a corner. This is going spectacularly. It's gone back to Robertson, who surely offside. Harrison, I guess there was somebody on the line still when they passed it back to him. Bamford with an excellent sliding challenge, which only goes as far as Konate, of course. That's not changed. Thiago is intercepted by Cooper. He's just kicked it to Fabinho. We've got the ball once more, and we've given it to Trent again, because... right. About 4 times in that highlight, we gained possession, and it immediately went straight back to Liverpool. Can I pull this box across? Because there was no reason for there to be a gap. But yeah, this is why. It appears to be one of the first skins to actually have this. I want to put average positions here. I want to swap those two over. I'm so confused. It's a scroll. Okay. I mean, it's a thrilling game so far. We've seen those 2 highlights for Liverpool, and that is it. Of course, the board expected a defeat here, so anything better than that will be seen as an achievement, as Bamford does have a 7.1. I don't know how he's got a 7.1, but he's got a 7.1. We've given the ball away, and Jota has the ball, or Jota. Plattenhardt, if you could run for that, that would be spectacular. Right, please tell me that is a very poor match engine translation to the animations, and not Marvin Plattenhardt legitimately not running for that ball. Please tell me that was just poorly translated animations, because there is no way in hell Marvin Plattenhardt doesn't get there first. He's not the fastest, but even so, he had the head start. Cooper raise it forward to Sinistera, takes one touch. Plattenhardt's gone for it and has decided not to run with the ball. Don't really know why. He had the opportunity to. Drame's there. Get to the byline, mate. It's pinged around a bit. Is that the highlight? Was there something of a chance that there was something adjacent to a chance in there? Apparently. Sinistera's taken a knock, I think. Asprilla is on the bench for him. So we're only 55 minutes in. Might just hold off any further. So we've not been shocking, but we've not been fantastic. Plattenhardt with a free kick. Cooper's at the back post, over. We've not scored from a set piece yet. This is fun. This is a different tab. I don't know if he's available normally, but make substitutions specifically. Rocker for Tyler Adams. Marvin is tiring at left back and Junior Firpo is back. So game time for him. Confirm. Christensen for Koch maybe, and then Brendan Harrison for Gagliardini. I mean, it's only 1-0, so it's not the worst showing in the world. Great if we could get a goal here. We could score 1 goal, get the equaliser. Now they've got a free kick. Did it hit a hand, says the text. So, joy. Of course, a penalty's been awarded, because why would it ever not? I swear there was something else down here on the stream I saw using this script. Oh, they've saved the penalty. I swear there was like conditioning underneath here or something. But it's part of the reason why I downloaded it, because it actually had the percentages. That's still too bright. I still hate Football Manager's decision to remove percentages, because the argument that football doesn't use percentages is an absolute nonsense. How many times have you heard a manager say, "Oh, he's 90% or something"? You know, "Oh, he's nearly there. He's 90%." That's only 1-0. Oh God. Okay, so the skin hasn't quite worked out how to do. There's 2 sets of team analysis as well. We'll put XG story in the top right. Not awful. They're unbeaten in 10, Liverpool. They're actually quite good. Just the 4 goals for Haaland. Any surprises in Europe so far? Wolfsburg's second. But no, this lad's come through as a future player. Can't buy him now, of course, because I haven't got any money. But wait, he's retiring in 6 days. All right. Why is this happening? Why are we playing 3 games in 6 days? Fulham, by the way, as predicted, are overachieving. It was something I highlighted in the season preview, and it's something that is actually happening. The fact their squad is rated 300-1 better than Everton's and Brighton's and Palace's in particular, ours too, quite frankly. The fact that their squad is rated better than all of them, insanity. I don't know who put in Fulham's attributes, but they've clearly got a little bit crazy. Oh, Sinistera's out for a day. Might be a blessing in disguise, because Asprilla's been solid. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Potter's been sacked for being 7th. They're predicted 3rd, and he is currently 4 points off 3rd. And the teams they've lost to are Spurs, Arsenal and City away. The Leicester away, fair enough. But 3 of the 4 games they've lost are big 6 teams away from home. I was really hoping that FM23 would have a little more context when it comes to making decisions like that, but apparently not. It's a shame. Also, the fact he's brand new to the job, I felt like probably should have kept him in it a little longer. Interesting. The board are expecting us to lose, but the supporters are hopeful of a draw. Oh, Haaland scored 4 against West Ham already, and the game's not even over yet. Football Manager 23 should just be called Haaland Simulator, because, good God. Sinister is actually fine to start. Okay, so Klitsch is nearly back, but not quite. The only changes I am making are bringing Klitsch into the central midfielder attack role and Tyler Adams, who frankly should have actually probably started the last game, in the Volante role. They're the only 2 changes going into this one. Fulham, also going to switch back to attacking for this particular one. So Fulham line up. I don't know if these are defensive midfielders or not, but it seems to be a thing that the AI are doing. They appear to be avoiding central midfielders like the plague. The Tim Reamer left back doesn't feel normal. It isn't. 4 minutes in, we've got a highlight. Leno's hoofed it forwards, and Fulham have actually managed to head the ball down, which isn't great news for anyone involved in our team. Cabano's putting the ball into the box. Cooper's interesting clearance. Plattenhardt gathers, thankfully. Rocker, is Bamford in? Bamford is in. And he's somehow got the ball past him. Finally, a goal. I mean, admittedly, last game was Liverpool, but it's Mark Rocker who's hooked that through their defence. Bamford's first touch is slightly questionable, but he gets away with it, and he just squeezes it past Bernd Leno. Just. The Southampton-Arsenal game came alive in the last 15 minutes or so. Sitalo inwards to Rocker, who's been dispossessed by Onoma. That's fun. Mitrovic is apparently about 14 kilometres an hour faster than Liam Cooper. Harrison with an insane interception there. Blimey, Arsenal. That's the comeback. But Cooper out to Plattenhart. It ricochets off their defender, but still gets to Sinistera, so that's fine, I guess. He's gone for it alone. It's a good chance, really. It's a good chance and probably should have been... I don't know what's meant to be in these gaps next to their ratings now, because what I saw earlier was conditioning, basically, was in this box, and clearly the skin's been updated since then and removed it, so it's a bit of an empty gap there. Now, Palhinha should be scoring there. But 1-0 up away at Fulham, I don't know whether to, praise them or not. I don't know if that's going to be the correct response. Equal game, we've just had the better chances, it seems. Right, lads. Plan on a free kick. I should really actually set up the free kicks, particularly to aim for the tallest person. Leeds corner. We plan on to take, of course. Now that we've got the both defenders attacking this ball, they've not even bothered to jump. Rocker will recycle it, hopefully back to Plattenhart to put in. 17 crossing. Not done it yet. Still waiting. Never mind, Rocker's taken the ball instead. He's the one to hook it to the back post where Drama is. Harrison, cleared by Reed. Where's the highlight? Why did he not just take the ball there? Sitalo? Well, I think Plattenhart's just taken a knock. Just noticed it as I was setting up a couple of other substitutions. Harrison and Esperion as well as Firpo, just because of that injury clearly to Plattenhart. Obviously, Adams has had a good game. Starting to tire a bit. Might refresh right back. Tyler Adams has had a good game, but he is tiring and he is coming off for Gagliardini for the last two substitutions. I think this late in the day we can praise now. Praising a 1-0 lead does get slightly more potent the longer the game goes on. What I remember, anyway. Is Harrison going under that? No, Tim Ream's going to probably punish us, just after kind of mocking him for being at left back at the beginning of the game. Fully expected that to be calmer. Sitalo, Gagliardini. Where are we going with this? Sitalo finds Rocker. That's through the middle to Harrison, and that's what I want to be seeing from Harrison. Bamford takes over and just kicks it at the defender. Christensen, Harrison. Ooh, I was about to say, I don't think that was the end of the highlight because I didn't think that was a good enough chance/block from Bamford / the defender who got in the way of that. It's opportunistic from Jack Harrison. Oh, actually, it was the goalkeeper who saved that, but Harrison spots the goalkeeper obviously off his line, not recovered from the excellent save he actually did make against Bamford then. That feels a little bit more organic than last year. Just spotting the opportunity, hooking it over. It's 2-0. Duffy's on for them. Onoma, he's gone for it. Oh, it's a block apparently. And resulting corner, they've taken Mitrovic off, which, interesting. Sitalo, Christensen. I mean, that was ambitious, but it worked out. Bamford, number 11, Jack Harrison is in the box. If he gets all the way across, good save by Leno again. / maybe poor decision by Harrison to kick it straight at him. Harrison's going to take the corner now in the absence of Plattenhart, and which means there's now nobody on the edge of the box because that's where he stands. Gagliardini, though, will get that ball, and that's that highlight thwarted, at least. Just the 22 shots for Leeds in this game. I mean, both teams have underdone their XG there. That should have been a 3-1 victory. So we'll take a 2-0 because that's a clean sheet instead. I say Leno does get out of that game with a 6.9 just because he still made 8 saves. But that's what we're looking for. Brings us up to 14th and 12 points, 6 points clear of the bottom. I mean, I have to mention this Arsenal result again. What a comeback. They were 2-0 down. Brought it to 2-2, 3-2, 1-4-3 in the 96th minute. And then there's just Haaland again. I think Harris has had 4 player of the matches so far. But for YouTube purposes, I'll bring you back for Southampton and Bournemouth, the last 2 games before the Qatar World Cup, and then I'll let you know what happens in the Qatar World Cup in the one after that. I don't know if I'm annoyed or intrigued that I've resorted to going back to the Volante formation from years gone by, but at the very least, it's an experiment to see if it's still capable. If you've enjoyed this experiment, if you've enjoyed a victory, it feels like a while YouTube-wise, then do like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. I'll see you very soon. Ta-ra.